Been a while since I've done this. Hey everyone, it's Dwoalin here, and I'm going to be doing a little unboxing of something I've been waiting about 14 months for now. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge Radical Edition. I hope I got all of that right. So I ordered this last June of 2022, and I think most of us were expecting to have that by the end of, last year when it was originally predicted, but I'm guessing supply chain issues and whatnot caused some setback. I got this probably 3 or 4 days ago, but it was smaller than I was expecting. And then I picked it up, like, oh, it's pretty heavy. It's pretty heavy. The sad part is I have a copy of this on Steam. Decided not to play it because I wanted to play it for the first time on this. So you're gonna see this as I see it. So the first thing we got on top here, limited run. Thank you for being rad in my very shaky hands. This is also right on top. Did I choose? Or is this just like random luck? So my favorite turtle? My favorite turtle, Donnie. Just says Shredder's Revenge on the top. I'm gonna try to be as gentle as I can. Look at that. Alright, so let's just take a little look around the box. So we've got the Shredder's Revenge right there on the side here. It's supposed to be like a mini little like arcade. That's the word I'm looking for. The front again. On this side, we've got, there's like I think it's a shadow box. It's supposed to be in there as well, which is pretty cool. So this is showing, I think, everything that's in the box here. And I remember quite a bit of this, but I also don't remember quite a bit of it. So let's just go ahead and open it and see what happens. I'll show off, there's also some really cool artwork on this side as well. That's really cool. Okay, so the first thing I see, let y'all see what the top view looks like as well. From first opening it. Well, we'll pull that out first then. Ooh, it's like hardcover too. I mean, it's a nice hard-covered strategy guide. Artwork. Very nice. I still have a lot of my strategy guides from when I was a kid. So this really brings you through like all of it. The combat moves, how to perform them. That's actually really cool. Oh, this is cool. Choose your hero. You got, Leo, Donnie, and Mikey. Oh, and they all have like different stats. That's interesting. So like, what does Leo have? Leo's got like even across the board, 2 in every subject there. Like he's in school, every subject. So yeah, Donnie's obviously got more range, slower speed. What does that, the white star mean? Does that mean like he's got room to improve? Like he can upgrade it maybe? I don't know. Like he's got pretty even overall, shorter range. What's Raph? And Raph, oh, maybe they just staggered the colors for every star to make it pop a little bit more. There's a lot of really cool stuff in here. I don't want to spend too much time in here, but there's a lot of really cool stuff. I'm glad to see they put a lot of work into this because we did wait a long time. I know a lot of us were getting really frustrated waiting. Ah, Tokan Razor. The second TMNT movie was my favorite. So what do we have next? Let's take this out next. Okay, so here's the steel book. Very simple and straightforward. I like this with the cap on it. That's cool. I'll let you guys see it with me here. Is it a... Don't tell me it's a steel... Is it a digital code? That's really disappointing if that's the case. Maybe I mean, this is cool still, but... Is it only a digital copy? Unless the Switch game is somewhere separately in here? That's got me a little concerned. If we waited all this time, and it's just like, oh yeah, it's a physical edition, but it's actually just a copy of the steel case with no game in it. That kind of defeats the purpose. Sorry, I totally realized the other side is horizontal. Poster's cool. All right, let's get some bigger stuff out of here. Okay, so this, I forget if this is like a original 1988 figure. So I imagine this is obviously like a remake of that figure from 1988. That's really cool. That's very cool. So we got the front, we got Shredder. You got the back, which is very cool. Alright, I'll be hanging this up somewhere, displaying it somewhere, I'm sure. Oh, hold on. Oh, that's kind of clever. Okay, so here is the actual copy of the Switch game. Let's get real nervous. I'm like, dude, I would have been really upset if this wasn't in here. Okay, so here's the copy of Shredder's Revenge. We'll get a chance to look at it. Pretty cool, right? Flip it over in the back. Tonight on Channel 6 News! And showing us all our characters. Go a little closer, there we go. That's pretty sick. What is this? Oh, here's the little cart. The cart! That's probably what I was trying to think of. Oh, does it plug in? It's actually kind of cool. Like a little mini US, or well, it could be micro USB. No, it's actually USB-C. Alright. Get us in close here. That was really freaking cool. Oh, there's a mute button. That's cool. So this button here, you can have it keep playing. And you can't really tell. I mean, the screen's a little fuzzy, but I mean, like, what do you expect, you know? Like, I'm a little closer than I would usually be there. It's more in focus. But it looks pretty damn good, man. And like I said, that's neat that if you want to, you can press the mute button on top and it'll just keep playing that intro. That's pretty damn cool. So they sent you like a VHS box. Don't tell you, obviously. Warning! Any commercial use or deception? Deception? Oh, duplication? That makes a little more sense. This copyright material without prior licensing is forbidden by federal law. Violators will be prosecuted. Copyright 2022. Don't do it. You fit them? Actually, I think there's enough room in here you could fit both of them. So basically, you can fit the steel case and the original game's case in this and store it in like a VHS box, which is pretty sweet. So here is the Shadow box, which is also pretty damn sick. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Shredder's Revenge soundtrack, which I'm sure I'll love this soundtrack. Oh, now see, either way, it's not a huge deal. You can see the corners here. Whoops. Almost looks like lipstick. There's a couple spots there in the corner that are that way. Can you slide that VHS box into this, I wonder? That would actually make a lot of sense. I hate to even open this because it looks really cool, but I can't play it obviously without opening it. I did all that, then realized I could have popped it through the back. That kind of sucks now that I see that. Cowabunga. Alright, there's the actual game and the art booklet. Okay, so I got the game and the art booklet. Some stickers. These are the top two. We've got April and Splinter. So this is what I was looking for. As a Pizza Hut baby, as someone who grew up in the 90s and ate frequently at Pizza Hut, this was something, I probably won't even ever use this, honestly. I just want it as like a keepsake. But something really cool, and it's this little coupon for a free personal pan pizza. The reason I was covering the bottom was initially I didn't realize that the code at checkout was right at the bottom of the front of the coupon. So we got the personal pan pizza coupon. Don't try to steal my pizza. I guess, although if I'm never gonna, I guess if I can use it online, I can use it and it doesn't matter. It's true, because then I don't have to hand them this, right? Then we've got the stickers. and the little art booklet, which I didn't really flip through. It's kind of almost like a mini version of the big one we got. Cast. It's got some cool artwork in it. So we've got the game and all its contents there. We've got the Donnie card that came with it, which is pretty sick. We've got the TMNT soundtrack that came with it. Very cool little cabinet. That's what I was trying to think of before, was cabinet. The TMNT cabinet that plays the intro for the game. It's got the on-off switch and everything. You can mute it as well. That's really cool. That was really cool. I also just noticed it says Foot, for like Foot Clan, I'm guessing, on there. That's really sick. We've got the Shredder's Revenge, the VHS box, while messing up the edges, just like that. Slide it in. Once I fold the edges up, it'll be flush. Pretend that's not there. The shadow box, which is also very cool. I'll find a spot to hang this up. And I think the last thing is, this is really well made though. Like I said, it's hardcover. Got a lot of really cool stuff in it. A lot of great art. The fact that it teaches you how to play the game through this is really cool, actually. Like, it's got like how to do these moves, how to do that move. The strategy guides, physical ones, aren't so common anymore, and I kind of miss them. Although it's much easier to, so I'm usually gaming at my computer anyway, it's much easier to just go online and search for things. But for you youngins out here, back when we didn't have the interwebs or we had dial-up internet, yeah, we couldn't, you had to go buy the strategy guide to figure out how to get through a boss or find a certain item. You had no, there was no online thing to search for. I still have like some Grand Theft Auto 3 and 4 strategy guides for PlayStation. I've got like Harvest Moon, Back to Nature, Dark Age of Camelot from my MMO days, a bunch of stuff. So it's cool to see an actual physical strategy guide. One last thing I did want to mention before we go is the question of, do I think that the TMNT Radical Edition, Shredder's Revenge Radical Edition, was worth the $199.99 price tag? In short, yes, I do think it was. The nice mix of various things, the really cool things like the arcade cabinet that plays the intro with the music, that's really cool to set up as a display. And the fact, the subtle touch of you can mute that so it doesn't have to play the music all the time. You could just leave it running if you wanted. That's really cool. The VHS steel case boxes that could slide into each other, that's really cool. The seal case, obviously, the soundtrack, really nice high quality hardcover strategy guide here, which I miss. Things like this, nice hardcover, that's not hard, what? Nice physical items, more things like we had in my childhood. Then we've got things like the Pizza Hut coupon, which is very nostalgic of my childhood and going to Pizza Hut as a kid, and you know, honor roll program, which I'm sure a lot of 90s kids are familiar with, and getting, you know, pizza and that kind of stuff. Just everything in the Radical Edition was great. My only complaint obviously would be the wait time of us having to wait 14 months to get it. At least for the Switch edition. I think others were maybe getting them slightly earlier, but not by much. So that would be my only real complaint, would be that it took so long to get. Do I feel like it was worth the wait? Yes, I do. Obviously, I appreciate limited run games keeping us as up to date as they can when there was delays and whatnot, so I appreciate that. They didn't leave us in the dark by any means, but it was kind of one of those things where you just kind of just, it was a better idea to just kind of forget you ordered it, and like when you hear about it, you hear about it kind of thing. But I absolutely do think that the Radical Edition for TMNT Shredder's Revenge was worth the $199.99 and was worth the extended 14-month wait to get it in the mail. And I think that is all of it. So I very much appreciate y'all. Stopping by and checking out this unboxing of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge Radical Edition for Switch. And more than likely, I'll be streaming this for a little bit on my Twitch channel tonight. If not tonight, sometime very soon. If you'd like to follow me on Twitch or any socials, it'll be down in the description below. Twitch.tv/Dwoalin, and Dwoalin on all social media platforms. Easy peasy there. I appreciate y'all checking it out. If you have been playing Shredder's Revenge, let me know how you've been liking it. Who's your favorite turtle? What's your favorite part about the game so far? How do you like the soundtrack? love to hear from y'all. So I will see y'all soon. Everyone have a great day, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Cowabunga, dudes!